And today we've got REMAX's 2022 Canadian housing market outlook for the fall. If you look at these numbers here, I'm just going to have to move something around on the screen a little bit. Okay, so what we have here is the number of sales, the increases year over year, and the fall estimates for the Canadian market. Basically what I've got is I've got some cities in the West, and then the next slide will be some Ontario cities, because that's generally how we compare the Calgary market. If you look at Metro Vancouver, which is the top line right here, their prices are just crazy. So they're at $1.420 million for their average price or benchmark price. But at Calgary's average there, it's 521. Year over year decrease or increase or decrease, Metro Vancouver's had almost a 16%. Oh, wait a minute, I'm looking at 2020 to 2020. No, 2021, 2022, sorry. That is correct. And Calgary's down at 5.4%. If you move over to the fall predictions, though, is REMAX is predicting the Greater Vancouver market to drop by 15%. And the Calgary market to increase by 25%. So those are just crazy numbers when you look at the way people are projecting the markets to go in Canada. If you look at Alberta and Saskatchewan, our markets are generally predicted to have a little bit of an increase for the rest of the year, whereas BC's market is projected to fall for the rest of the year.
Yeah, and that's what you have to remember for our tip of the week there. You know, there's no supply. Tim, you were saying we're roughly 2,000 properties down on 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So this time 2 years ago, we had 6,000 listings. Last year, we had 5,000 listings in October. This year, we had 4,000 listings. So when they come up, they get snapped up, Tim, especially if they're priced right. And if you did miss our investment tip of the week, I'm just going to put in the chat our free YouTube channel. There's a lot of tips in there, and please subscribe to that because some of those tips can honestly make you or save you thousands of dollars. So there's the link for our YouTube channel. Anything else on?
Well, moving on to Ontario, we'll look at the Ontario market there. I've got a GTA underlined. So their average residential sale price is 1.224. So they're well over $1 million. You look back at Calgary, it's 521 or something like that. But if you look at REMAX's estimates for the rest of the year for the fall of 2022, they're looking at their average price to fall by 6.3% and their average unit sales, so that the number of sales to drop by 35%. So if you look down the board here on the very right-hand column, they're predicting the real estate markets in most of Ontario cities to really, really substantially decrease, just like the BC market. So if you're positioned in Alberta to purchase Alberta real estate for your real estate investments, it's a great, great market to invest in, because even though most of Canada is going to see decreases, Alberta and Saskatchewan are going to see increases, which is great for our investors here. And, you know, if you look at the economic fundamentals that we've talked about in our previous seminars, oil's on the rise. There's an oil shortage in the world right now. And what does Western Canada have? Lots of oil, lots of resources. So, you know, we're anticipating to ride that economic trend, and the housing market is going to go as well. The only issue we've had, what we mentioned before, is supply. You know, we need more listings to come on the market. We need more confidence in the market so that sellers put their houses on the market.
And that's why we're so confident that prices are going to hold and better still go up in value, just because of the supply levels. There is going to be a lag. We're talking 1 to 3 year lag of bringing on new home starts, new condo buildings, which is great because the condo market downtown here has been saturated for 10 years now. And finally, you're seeing 10% increases this year. And
yeah, a lot of that increase you're seeing in Calgary this year and Edmonton is the condo market starting to pick up. A lot of the higher end homes, which we're going to talk about today, are starting to fall. So, you know, because of these increased interest rates, affordability is going down amongst the single family home set, so that people who could afford a single family home or townhouse before have moved down to an apartment.
And one more thing to add to that, rental rates went through the roof. So if people are renting for $2,000 a month, they can go pick up a condo downtown for $250,000 and basically own the property and have the same costs.
Yes.
So that's what's going on with our city. And if you're not watching from our city, you just have to work out where your city is at and where the best place to invest in. And even in down markets, Tim, like you look at Toronto and areas like that, what's going to happen there, there'll still be pockets in those cities that will be going up, and it's your job to find a great realtor that knows what they're doing. I know when the market was down here, Tim, in 2015 after the oil collapse, we were investing in Crescent Heights, places like that, and those areas, Highwood's another one, those areas were going up 13 to 16% per year.
Yeah, even though the Calgary market as a whole was going down 5 or 6%.
So you need to understand that.